In this video, we'll go through the steps on how to install and configure Anker SOLIX Alternator Charger in your vehicle. Here's everything that's included in the box. Make sure all the items are included and securely packed. Let's get started on how to install the charger. Before you start, ensure the distance between the power station and alternator charger is less than 1 meter or 3.3 feet. We strongly recommend placing them in a well-ventilated spot inside your vehicle. Alternatively, you can also mount alternator charger on the wall of your vehicle. To mount your alternator charger, take out the installation board and align it with the charger. Then, secure the board with screws. Once the screws are in, mount the charger on the wall of your vehicle. Let's move on to the wiring part. Start by connecting the PPS XT60i port connection cable and battery connection cable to alternator charger. Then, route the battery connection cable throughout your vehicle. You can route the cable through the side threshold. However, we recommend consulting your local auto repair shop as exact routing varies by vehicle. Then, pass the battery connection cable through the firewall entry to the engine compartment. If the battery connection cable cannot pass through, you can remove the fuse holder first. To remove the fuse holder, unscrew it with a crosshead screwdriver, also known as a Phillips screwdriver. Then, remove the nut and washers and detach the fuse holder. After passing the cable through the engine compartment, reassemble the fuse holder. When reassembling, pay attention to the order with spring washer on the bottom, flat washer in the middle, and nut on the top. Once the battery connection cable is secured, connect the cable's positive terminal to the starter battery's positive terminal. Then, connect the cable's negative terminal to the starter battery's negative terminal. Lastly, connect the PPS XT60i port connection cable to your power station's XT60i port. To enable your power station to charge the starter battery, you'll need to purchase the optional expansion port output cable. Now that installation and wiring are done, let's see how to turn it on or off. To turn on the device, simply press the on and off button for 2 seconds. Repeat this step to turn it off. Next, we'll walk you through on how to configure your alternator charger via the Anker app. First, download the latest version of the Anker app. You can scan this QR code or find the app on the App Store or Google Play. Log into the Anker app and tap Add Devices or the plus icon in the upper right corner. Select either Bluetooth or Wi-Fi to connect your alternator charger. If you're using Wi-Fi, please ensure the charger is connected to a 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi band. Then, tap the Update button to update the firmware. To configure the parameters for your charger, tap Parameter Settings. Then, select the voltage type and battery type that match your vehicle. On the device main page, you can select Charging or Reverse Charging mode. Please note that for reverse charging mode, an extra expansion port output cable is required. Set the maximum charging power and charging voltage for charging mode. Then take a moment to review the note below. Set the maximum charging power for reverse charging mode. Then take a moment to review the note below. On the device main page, tap the gear icon in the upper right corner to access settings. Once you've configured the sleep settings, the charger will power off automatically if it's inactive for a while. Thanks for watching. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips, videos, and updates.
Anker SOLIX. Live in power.